This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that two devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. This is a short video. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. If you've just joined us, welcome to our first fun family quiz. You might have played previously on the Spyrites quiz. Same format, multiple choice. You'll see the questions on the screen, I'll read them out as well. and you'll get 40 seconds per question to answer. So we're allowing for the delay via the internet, which is around about 10 seconds. So the name of the game is to answer as quickly as possible to pick up as many points as possible. We do have a prize as well for the first time up for grabs. The outright winner today will be able to choose any one item from the Club Superstore when it reopens. Of course, at the moment, closed along with the stadium due to the pandemic, but once it reopens, then you will be able to choose any one item. And how you'll be able to prove that is if you take a screenshot of your keypad. So whether you're using a phone or a tablet, if you take a screenshot, if you can't do that, I mean, it's quite easy. I'm using an iPhone. It's quite easy to do that with an iPhone. But if you're struggling to take an actual screenshot, just get somebody else in the family to take a photo of the screen, because each screen is different. It will show your name on there, so that will be proof to then email to us. I'll remind you of that at the end of the quiz. You'll need to email that to us, media@chesterfield-fc.co.uk. I will remind you, as I say at the end. Also, we'll put that on the website. So hopefully we'll get a few people taking part. We're just short of the 20 mark at the moment. I'll play the instruction video again for those who are just joining us, because we've said it's from 5 o'clock, so I appreciate some people will only be coming on board at the very last minute. So let's play that again for those of you who don't know how to sign in. Just to make you aware that you do need to tap the screen once you've put in your number and your username. Tap the screen, either the finger or one of the letters, and that will register you. Let's play the instruction video. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. Okay, the number's shot up to over 30 now, so that's good to see. The first fun family quiz. We'll probably have a slightly delayed kick-off, because people will still be joining us, I think, at 5 o'clock. So just to let you know that you do need to go on to buzzerpad.com with your smartphone or your tablet. Put in the username as you'd like it to appear on the screen, because we will have a live leaderboard that we'll check on a regular basis. Put in the PIN number there, 29601. Then tap the screen. You can press either the finger at the top or one of the letters, and that will register you. Now 35 people it's showing on my screen. I'm slightly ahead of you. So 35 people, that's great to see for the first such quiz. While waiting for people to sign in, just to flag up the popular Spy Rights quiz, which is held now every Wednesday night. It's a regular fixture. While we're in this lockdown period, at least, we'll be running regular quizzes to try and keep people entertained. know it's a difficult time for everyone, so we're doing our bit to try and help. So the Spyrites quiz with questions set by Phil Tooley. Same format as this, multiple choice, so anybody can take part. And Phil has already submitted the questions for the next one, so we've had 3 such quizzes. Westbar's Spyrite, the man in form, winning the last 2 after Zeus won the first one. We're going to backdate the prizes as well, so that previous winners will take a prize, and that means choosing an item from the Club Superstore, and also all the winners from the Spyrites quiz and the Fun Family quiz will be entered into a draw at the end of the period when we're running these quizzes, and the one drawn out will win hospitality for 2 adults and 2 children at a forthcoming match, whenever we get back underway, that is. So great prizes in store. Also good fun, hopefully, for everyone taking part. Let's, while we're waiting for people to come on board, let's play the instruction video again. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. Well, since we played the video, the registrations have increased even more, 49 now. It'd be great to get over that 50 mark, reach the half century. So if you have just joined us and you've not played any of our online quizzes before, go on to buzzerpad.com, tap in the PIN number there after you've put in your username as you'd like it to appear, the PIN number 29601, then press the screen, either the finger at the top or one of the letters, and that will register you. We have now passed the 50 mark, 51 on my screen. So that's great to see for the first Fun Family quiz. We have been running the Spyrites quizzes for the last few weeks, and we had just short of 150 last Wednesday, so they do gain momentum. Hopefully you'll enjoy today's and want to take part again. Just a reminder that we are playing for a prize for the winner. Any one item from the Club Superstore. And then you will go into the draw to win hospitality for 2 adults and 2 children at a forthcoming match. We'll get underway shortly. We'll leave it just a few minutes just for any latecomers to sign in. I'll show you the instruction video again as well before we start. Just to tell you about the format, it's multiple choice, so you will get 40 seconds to answer, but do remember that there's a delay over the internet. Nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. So a delay of approximately 10 seconds, so I've stretched it out a little. We did try at 30 seconds, but I think 40 seconds is just enough really to give people enough time to answer with that time delay. You can't actually press before the timer starts because well, you can, but it won't count. But you can press it as many times, so you might want to try it a couple of times. Just make sure that your answer is registered. and you can't change your answer. So your first answer is final, as in a lot of the quiz shows. You can't change your mind on the chase. And this is a similar format, multiple choice against the clock, although there's no chaser to stare you down on this one. They're competing against each other. Great to see 51 people now with us. Let's play the video again. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the PIN code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. Okay, great to see now 57 who have logged in. So we'll get underway very shortly. Just a final shout out for anybody who's just joined us. The pin number 29601 on buzzerpad.com. Then tap the screen once you've put in your number and that will register you. So we'll now move on. I think we're at 5:05. So any latecomers I think can still join us, but they've lost some ground if they join us after we've started. So 29601 on buzzerpad.com. So let's move on. We can take a look at who's signed in before we start. So, Linny Sue was the first to sign in. And then Rackstraw. I don't know if that's my friend, Rackstraw. Shannon, Kate, Tibby White Spyrites, Benno Spire. Some familiar names there. Let's take a look at the... Just have a look for your name there. If you can't see your name either here or on the following screens, it might be that you've had a problem with your sign-in. So you might need to sign in once again. So it's showing there actually 64. So might be the latest ones to sign in. Or some of you who sign in, just make sure that it is showing that you're registered. So we have 64 there. Unless you've only just joined us. So I'll go back through the other ones as well. Hopefully you've seen your name. Make sure that you are registered. So we'll go on to the first question. So according to YouGov, which is the most popular confectionery in the UK? Is it Maltesers, Dairy Milk or Flake? Answer from now. So the most popular confectionery in the UK, Maltesers, Dairy Milk or Flake? Quick as you can. $15 seconds left. And the answer is Maltesers. So Maltesers was the one chosen. Or the correct answer. How many people actually went for that? So only 9. Dairy milk, the outright most popular choice with 46. 2 with flake. So the first question. LVB is at the top of the table, followed by Jimmy Truesight. Physio is of Kumquat, and then Bull Family, Ben Smith, Moo TB, Ann and Dave, Linda, and Pumpkin Donuts and the Misses. All off the mark after the first question. So let's take a look at the next one. So which of these drinks has the most calories? Long Island iced tea, pint of Guinness, or pina colada? So that's one of the drinks, well, the drink out of those with the most calories: Long Island iced tea, pint of Guinness, or pina colada. So only 15 seconds left. Quickly answer if you've not already got your answer in. And the answer is Long Island iced tea. So that was the answer. How many actually got that right? Only 7 getting that right. I would have personally gone for a pint of Guinness. I would have thought that would have been the highest one, but it's Long Island iced tea, which I'm told has around 780 calories. So let's have a look at leaderboard. LVB at the top. Jimmy Truesight. Second place, on to the next one. So where was the Waldorf salad created? Was it Los Angeles, was it New York, or San Francisco? They're made famous in an episode of Fawlty Towers, of course, the Waldorf salad. Frustrated American who wanted to order it, and Basil Fawlty getting confused over what was in it. All sorts of hilarity ensued. But where was it actually created? Was it LA, New York, or San Francisco? Ten seconds remain. Good to see over 60 people answering there. 62 now. The answer is, of course, New York, the Waldorf Hotel in New York. And 43 getting that right. Only 15 going for San Francisco and 4 for Los Angeles. Physio is of Kumquat on 51 is the leader. Ann and Dave in second place, and Ben Smith in third. Ben taking part regularly in the Spyrites quiz and doing well in that. Also doing well in this one. Let's take a look further down the leaderboard. See where everyone is. We're on to 23 plus. And you see your name there. A number still to get off the mark. Might be that you've got connection problems. Sometimes there are issues that are beyond our control with connection. We've got 65 people logged in. As I say, there may well be some who have not logged in fully for whatever reason. On to the next one. So, which is the flag of Paraguay? One of these 4 flags. Which one is from Paraguay? So, a simple choice between 4 similar flags. And we're looking for the flag of Paraguay. Five seconds remain. And the answer is C. So C was the correct answer. And the most popular answer as well, 32. So what's that done to the top? Ben Smith is at the top of the leaderboard, just ahead on time from Anne and Dave, so must have been answering slightly quicker than them. Then Jimmy Truesight in third place. Pumpkin Donuts and the Misses in third. Take another look further down the leaderboard. Good to see Chalky involved once again, a regular competitor in the quizzes. Okay, let's move on. So what is the minimum IQ figure required to be considered a genius? Is it 120, 140, 160 or 180? So the minimum IQ figure required to be considered a genius. Could you be a member of Mensa? Supposedly the coughing major, as they called him, Major Ingram, Charles Ingram, subject of the quiz drama that's just been on. He supposedly is a member of Mensa. I think he did that to prove that he got some intelligence and didn't need help from coughing in the audience. Over 60 have answered, and the answer is 140. So 140 is the answer, the minimum IQ figure for a genius. How many got that right? 29 getting that right. So the most popular answer, what's that done at the top? Ben Smith still there on 97 now. Head of Physio. I'm going to rather trot out the long name each time. I'm going to say Physio and then Cooperman. So whether Cooperman is called Cooper or was a fan of Russ Abbott and called himself Cooperman back in the day. The back headers, then Shelvis, Ball Family, Anne and Dave, Tomato, Reeds, Top Screwter, and then Pandaman. So first 11 there. On to the next one. So to the nearest second, what is the world record time for eating 3 cream crackers? Is it 25, 30, 35 or 40? Told that they weren't too serious, the questions. Just be careful if you've pressed before the timer started. Make sure that you haven't jumped the gun, because your answer won't register if you've gone before the timer started. So the world record for eating 3 cream crackers, 25, 30, 35 and 40. Bizarrely, this is a conversation I've had with the club owner, Dave Allen, in the past, talking about eating cream crackers in a record time. Don't ask me how that came about. Last few seconds. And the answer is 35. So 35 seconds. In fact, it was Ambrose Mendy from the UK, ate 3 cream crackers in 34.78 seconds. That was at the studios of LBC Radio in London, 9th of May 2005. So there you are. So C, the answer we're looking for. And only 11 getting that right. Most of you are thinking it could have been done within 25 seconds. I'd like to see you try that one. Mouth does get very dry. So worth trying that in these lockdown times when you've got a bit of spare time on your hands. So is Ben Smith still the outright leader? He is. 10 ahead of Jimmy Truesight, then Physio in third place. Chalky onto the first page, right at the bottom of the first 22. So well done, Chalky. Moving on. From which TV theme tune is this played in reverse? So I'm going to play a song which is in reverse, and it's either EastEnders, Holby City, Emmerdale or Casualty. Get in your answer as quickly as possible. I'm running out. Last few seconds. And the answer is Emmerdale. So Emmerdale C. And most of you getting that 43. 12 thought it was Casualty. 4 for Holby City and 3 for EastEnders. But Emmerdale was the one. We want to know, is Ben Smith still our leader? Yes, he is. 118. Jimmy Truesight, 114. Then the Watties on 100. So the Watties coming into the top 3. Physio dropping well down to 14th now. So we've had a bad couple of questions. Okay, Red Lion is the most popular pub name in the UK, but what's the second most popular? Is it Crown, Royal Oak, Railway or White Hart? So we're looking for the second most popular pub name in the UK. It's either the Crown, the Royal Oak, the Railway or the White Hart. Now, plenty of pubs by each name actually. Probably drunk in a few of them. No doubt you have as well. But which is the second most popular name in the UK? Five seconds remain. And the answer is Crown. Around 500 in the UK called the Crown. And 14 getting that right. A lot think it was the Royal Oak. That probably is the one that I would have gone for. Railway attracting 2 and White Hart 12. But Crown was the one. So has that made a difference to the top of the table? It has, because we have a new leader. Ben, in fact, drops out of the top 3. Jimmy Truesight at the top. 10 points ahead of the Watties. And then the top Scrooter in 3rd place. Let's go on to the next one. So what is the smallest car in the world? Is it the Fuldermobile, the Bruch Mopetta, PLP 50 or Pasquale Riccio? The smallest car in the world. Fuldermobile, Bruch Mopetta, PLP 50 or Pasquale Riccio? If it's Joe Pasquale who invented the last one. So we're looking for the smallest car in the world from that list of 4. And 5 seconds remain. The answer is Peel P50, and we can take a look at that. That's the car in question, and interestingly, it's made in Mansfield territory. I can hear the boos already. Now made in Sutton in Ashfield. It's 54 inches long and 39 inches wide. Well, my godson, Will, claims to know about cars, so I put one in for him. Didn't tell him the answer, of course. He supposedly is taking part, so I'd be interested to know whether he got that right. Whether he does know as much about cars as he tries to tell me. So the Bruch Mopetta. I don't think we can go... Oh yes, we can go on to the leaderboard. 162 Jimmy Truesight and the Watties and top Scrooter. Ben in 4th place. Don't think we can go back and see how many got that right. But according to the Kennel Club, which breed of dog is the most popular in the UK? Labrador Retriever, French Bulldog or Cocker Spaniel? So the dog that's the most popular in the UK. Labrador Retriever, French Bulldog or Cocker Spaniel? ...15 seconds. Get in your answer quickly if you've not already done so. And the answer is A, Labrador Retriever. How many got that right? 36 got that right. With 9 going for French Bulldog, 18 for Cocker Spaniel, my personal favourite out of those. So the top of the leaderboard, Jimmy is still at the top. The What is second and top Scrooter. Ben Smith in 4th place, and Physio 5th place. Frazdog, Tibby White, Spyrites, Moo TB, OHJ and Isolators the top 10. Okay, moving on. So who was named by the official charts company in December as the #1 artist of the decade? Was it Adele, Calvin Harris, Ed Sheeran or Rihanna? So we're looking for the official charts company's #1 artist of the decade. All selling plenty of records, but which one was the winner of that accolade? Adele, Calvin Harris, Ed Sheeran or Rihanna? Ten seconds left, so quickly get in your answer. And the answer is Ed Sheeran. So how many went for Ed Sheeran? Most popular answer, 35. Adele, the choice of 25 of you. Calvin Harris for 2, none going for Rihanna. So at the top, Jimmy is still there, followed by the What is, and then top Scrooter. So an unchanged top 3, but Ben Smith putting pressure on, only 2 points outside the top 3. On to the next one. How much is a first class stamp? Is it 72p, 74p or 76p? So the cost of a first class stamp. Went up fairly recently, I believe. I don't send many letters myself. I'm not sure I would have had a clue, to be honest. So the cost of a first class stamp, 72p, 74p or 76p. 10 seconds remain. And the answer is 76p. So C was the correct answer. That's chosen by most of you. 27. Well, the most popular answer anyway. Evenly spread there between 72 and 74. 17 apiece. 5 no-shows. Might be some connection issues there. So what has that done? Is Jimmy still at the top? He certainly is. Top Scrooter and the What is, with Ben Smith just outside. So largely unchanged, the top 3 in recent times. Still plenty of time to catch up. So what colour is the London Underground Northern Line on maps? Is it black, yellow, green or red? So how well do you know your London Underground map? We're looking for the Northern Line. What colour would you expect to see on the maps for the Northern Line? Is it black, yellow, green or red? For some reason I knew this, and I'm not a regular traveller to London, but somewhere in the back of my mind came the right answer. 5 seconds remain. And answering quickly. And the answer is black. How many got black? 30 of you got black. So around half the number of votes going for the correct answer. 4 thought it was yellow, 7 green and 17 red. So is Jimmy still at the top? He is. 16 points ahead of top Scrooter, and then Shelvis into the top 3, just edging out the What is. Ben Smith moving further down. Let's take a look further down the leaderboard. Mr. Mercury at the top of the second page. See if you can see your name on there. And then we'll go on to the final page. So good that we had 66 people logging in. Just checking the, while we're doing that, just checking the messages on YouTube. Not a chance to look at those before. Kevin, I'm afraid, is saying he's not logging any of his scores on, so sorry about that, Kevin. Must have been some connection issue there, not quite being able to log in properly. Whether you tapped the screen, did you perhaps tap the screen after putting in your number? We'll never know. On to the next one. So in Cockney rhyming slang, what does Darby Kelly mean? Does it mean belly, smelly or telly? So if you're a Cockney and you talk about Darby Kelly, you're referring to a belly, smelly or telly. "15 seconds remain. "5 seconds, so quickly get your answer in. And the answer is belly, and that comes from the old music hall song, Boiled Beef and Carrots, where they're talking about Darby Kelly, meaning belly for some reason. And how many got that right? 26, so 26 getting that right, then 13 thinking it was smelly, and 19 saying it was telly. Funnily enough, I've heard that as an expression, somebody saying about the size of somebody's derby. And I always wondered where that actually came from. So let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Is Jimmy still at the top? Jimmy's still there, 282, Top Scrooter and Shelvis, Frazdog in contention, and then the what is. Number of questions still remains. So which is the highest of these police ranks? Chief Inspector, Superintendent or Sergeant? So we're looking for the highest of those police ranks. So is it Chief Inspector, Superintendent or Sergeant? "15 seconds remain. Get your answer in quickly. And the answer is Superintendent. The Superintendent, the answer. And 33 of you getting that right. 21 thinking Chief Inspector. I can see why you'd think that. Sergeant getting 2. Has that made any difference at the top of the leaderboard? No, Jimmy, True Sight still there. Top Scrooter and then Frazdog. In fact, Frazdog moves into the top 3, just ahead of Shelvis. On we go. Google is the most visited website in the UK, but what is the second most visited? Is it Facebook, YouTube, Amazon or eBay? So we're looking for the second most visited website in the UK. Facebook, YouTube, Amazon or eBay. All very popular websites, but we're looking for the second one behind Google as the most visited. Quickly get your answer in. 5 seconds remain. And the answer is YouTube. YouTube, the answer there. I would have probably gone for Facebook if I'm honest. And that was slightly the most popular answer amongst us. Just one ahead of... Facebook just one ahead of YouTube, then Amazon on 10. Nobody for eBay. That's a bit of a surprise. So is Jimmy still at the top? He is, 315 ahead of Top Scrooter and Shelvis. So real battle for third place at the moment between Shelvis and Frazdog. Isolator's also close. Ben Smith was doing well early on, but just noticed there he's dropped down to 18, so unlucky Ben. So how many local BBC radio stations are there? Are there 30, 40 or 50? So we're looking for the number of BBC local radio stations. 30, 40 or 50? "15 seconds remain. Now just 5 seconds, so quickly get an answer in. And the answer is 40. 40 BBC local radio stations. Most popular answer was 34, 14 thinking 50, and 8 going for 30. So what's that done? Is Jimmy still the leader? He is taking some beating. Top Scrooter putting pressure on, just 7 points behind. Shelvis in third place, and then Frazdog. So they're the ones really battling it out. Bakewell Blues seems to have advanced lately. 259 now. Just ahead of Locked Down in Town and Isolators. Moving on, last few questions. So which of these items of stationery was the last to receive a patent? Was it rubber band, paperclip or ballpoint pen? So we're looking for the last of those items to receive a patent. I always say patent. Some people say patent. Having researched it, it seems that it's a difference of opinion, split opinion, let's say, on what's the right pronunciation. They both are acceptable, so I'm going to stick with patent. So it's either rubber band, paperclip, or ballpoint pen. Five seconds remain. And the answer, paper clip. The first to receive a patent, rubber band 1845, then the ballpoint pen in 1888, and the paper clip in 1899. So who went for the humble paper clip? B, we're looking for 21. Most of you, or the majority, going for ballpoint pen on 24. 11 thinking it was rubber band. So has that made any difference to the top of the leaderboard? Jimmy is still hanging on to top spot ahead of Top Scrooter and Shelvis. So real keen battle at the top. Frazdog just outside the top three. Let's take a look further down. See whether you see your name there. So, not sure whether that's my Linda in 35th place. Certainly I'm sure it's the Chalky that I know in 41st. 151 points. Look further down. Ollie, whether Ollie has had connection problems, I'm presuming so. Perhaps the others near the bottom have as well. Power, CFC Turners and Lily. May well be that they've had issues. Okay, let's go on. And this is the penultimate question. Which is the best-selling brand of tea in the UK? Is it PG Tips, Yorkshire, Tetley or Twinings? So we're looking for the best-selling brand of tea in the UK. Either PG Tips, Yorkshire, Tetley or Twinings. "15 seconds remain. You're answering quickly to stand a chance of picking up some points. Just one more question to go after this. The answer is Twinings. So Twinings was the correct answer. D. How many got that right? Not surprisingly, the least popular answer. I was surprised by that one. Apparently, their share of the market is worth over £100 million. PG Tips in second place. Third is Yorkshire, and fourth is Tetley. I think I would have been tempted to go for Tetley. Or is that just because that's what we drink in our house? Possibly, but Twinings was the one. Now, has that had an impact at the top of the leaderboard? Well, Jimmy's still there at the top. Top Screwter in second. Frasdog in third. So, Frasdog and Shelvis swapping places in recent times. So, by my reckoning, between the top two for the outright winner. Let's take a look quickly down, further down the table. Okay, let's get ready for the final question of the evening. So in the internet acronym YAM, what does M stand for? So like LOL is laugh out loud. The YAM, what does the M stand for? Mine, mother, meeting, or moan? So we're looking for the M in YAM. Make sure you haven't pressed too early. Make sure you log in your answer. So YAM, if you were to put that as an abbreviation, what does the M stand for? Is it mine, mother, meeting, or moan? Just 5 seconds left. Quickly get an answer in. And the answer is meeting. Stands for yet another meeting. So 22 of you getting that right, the most popular answer. 18 thinking it was mine. 11 going for mother. And 7 for moan. So a fair spread of answers there. So now it's the time to take a look at the final leaderboard. So Jimmy was leading from fairly early on. So he managed to hang on. Let's take a look first at the top 3. So who's in first place? Jimmy Truesight wins 385. Top Screwter 354, and then Shelvis in third place 315. So congratulations to Jimmy Truesight. Frasdog in fourth place. Elmhurst Blues locked down in town. Isolators, OHJ, Ann and Dave, and Bakewell Blues. That's your top 10. Rackstraw, I don't know whether that's Steve, a friend of mine, who idolise Charlie Rackstraw. Then the Watties. Well, the Watties were in the top 3 at one point. Tibia White Spyrites. Looking further down, I won't read them all out. Let's look further down the table. Ben Smith was doing well early on, but lapsed towards the latter part of the quiz. So bad luck, Ben. A regular competitor in the Spyrites quiz. Physio of Kumquat as well was a real contender early on, and then dropped away. Chalky there in 38th place. Linny Sue, no, in fact, yes, I was thinking that was my family member. It could well be that both are, because two Lindas in our family, so it could be that they were virtually neck and neck. Not sure whether Linda did have time to join us. I know she was on a walk. Interesting to know. Perhaps you can let us know, Linda, whether it was you taking part. Further down we go. And Cooperman doing well early on and dropping away. Zoe's uncle, recognise that name from the Spyrites quiz. And further down toward the bottom of the table. So I'm guessing that Ollie and Sam had connection issues. Perhaps some of the other low scorers may well have experienced similar. So, congratulations once again. And just a reminder that to the winner. That's Jimmy at the top of the table as we rewind. So we see Jimmy Truesight. What we need to do to claim your prize is if you take a screenshot, so perhaps you've done it on your phone with a buzzer pad, take a screenshot, or get somebody to take a photo of the keypad, because that will have your name on there. Then you need to email that to media@chesterfield-fc.co.uk. Should have had a graphic ready actually, the more I think about it, but never mind. It doesn't matter if you haven't got a pen to write that down quickly. We'll put that on the website, a reminder about the email address to send your proof of winning, and you will be able to claim a single item from the Club Superstore once that reopens. Also, you'll go into the hat for a prize draw at the end of these series of quizzes. We're going to give a prize to the winner of each one, of each family quiz and Spyrites quiz. And we'll also enter you into a draw to win hospitality at a future match. That's for 2 adults and 2 children. A reminder about Wednesday night Spyrites quiz with questions set by Phil Tooley. That starts at around 8 o'clock. Around 150 contested last Wednesday night's quiz, which was won by West Spa Spyrite, who'd won in the second week as well, so he's the man to beat. Do join us if you can. 20 questions relating to the Spyrites, so you do need to know your stuff. A great question set by Phil, who's already lodged them to me. And I've got a phone going up in the studio. Let's get rid of that. So we're in Studio 1, otherwise known as Deborah's treatment room. I've commandeered it during the quiz sessions. So we've got rid of that call. So yes, that's me, Nick, from Colaston, live from the Studio 1 ACCA treatment room, saying thanks very much to all those of you who've taken part. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do join us again next week. I think we'll run the same fun family quiz with 20 questions once again, and I'll put a screenshot of the leaderboard on the website with details of how to claim your prize, Jimmy Truesight. So well done in particular to you. Thanks to everyone for taking part, and just before we end this live stream, just to wish you all well. It's a difficult time at the moment, of course, for everyone, but do stay safe, listen to the government guidelines, and take care.